So, referee just finished, sets the balls up, and Marco Fu to break. Now it's essential, I think,
7th frame, Marco Fu to break.
That he makes a good job of this break. He doesn't want to leave one of those decent half chances for Jimmy. Keep the pressure on Jimmy. And he really hasn't done. This is the kind of shot that Jimmy's knocked in pretty consistently so far this afternoon.
Yellow ball. Jimmy White, 1.
Well, he didn't get the snooker. Not left a pot on, but with his hand on the table, you'd expect, well, he could get through to that red, but no value in playing the pot. You'd expect him to get a good length here with the cue ball. Hand on the table. But he hasn't. Playing well, you don't hit the baulk colours. Or when you're playing good safety, you shouldn't do. Well, Jimmy underhit that, and he's been a bit fortunate. That red near the right corner would have been cuttable, I'm certain, if he wasn't hampered by the yellow.
Jimmy immediately coming round to look at these two reds near the right corner to see if they're a plant, and I don't think they're far away from it. Now, if he commits himself to this, he'll most certainly run into the rest of the reds. It looks spot on, so this could open everything up. Well, he's a little unlucky. He was trusting to luck a little, but he deserved a better fate than that, I think.
Well, you could see the plant, it really couldn't be missed. I was a little bit surprised he didn't play maybe with a little bit of check side on it, just to stop it hitting the main cluster of reds. He's got to try and play a good safety shot now. He can just get through to the pink. Well, that's a pretty good shot.
It's a pretty good safety shot from Jimmy White. It's awkward. This red down the right side cushion here looks to be absolutely tight, and he might be forced to just have a go at that. Just running the cue ball through and hoping it either goes in or the cue ball goes safe. But problem playing that shot is he could well be in a similar spot again, unless he's left a cut on. Looks a bit thin.
Yeah, it looks mighty fine. Jimmy will have to play safe off this red. He doesn't want to leave that there, and of course all he's got to do is cover that red that's by the brown. Well, he may not have covered it this time, but that cue ball's close enough to the cushion, I believe, to stop Marco being able to play off that red. Well, he's trying it to stun back to the baulk cushion. Well, surely he can't hit enough of that red to play that shot. There's not many better options, I suppose, but I can't see how he can get this back to the baulk cushion. He couldn't hit it full enough. Well, he decided that just by potting the red, he didn't like the position. He could definitely have stunned the red in and potted the black, but he thought it'd be better screwing back and more or less played it as a shot for nothing, so he's probably just getting a little bit apprehensive, Jimmy. Of course, he only needs that one frame for victory, and as we always say, it's never the easiest one to win.
Yeah, I think he's been a little bit fortunate there, though, putting the red right over the jaws of that pocket and covering it, because there's no way that Marco can not have a go at this red to this corner, and it's not easy. He knows he's going to leave something. Even if there's nothing this end, I think Jimmy can possibly get through to the one to the far corner, the one that's over that pocket. Might even have to bend it a little, but doesn't look too difficult.
Yes, and I think he's got to try and hit it direct. You can't really knock another one onto it because it's a little bit away from the jaws. He swerved too much, really. Ideally, he wanted to hit the side cushion first. He's got rid of the red, but he'd be looking for a good snooker, I would have thought, here.
Ball. Jimmy White, 1.
Well, it's safe, but not the snooker he was looking for. Good shot. Certainly, for me, the best safety shot he's played so far in this match. And this isn't a bad reply.
And that was a bad safety shot that's not turned out too badly. And Green's come to the rescue. Jimmy looking at this one, but it's a fine line that he's going to steer to get past the reds and black.
Yes, I think the shot is to play the red on the right-hand side of the table. And possibly play the pot in the right corner. Well, he's taking this on, and this is very risky. Oh, how lucky do you want to be, Jims? That was very, very fortunate. And as I say so many times, there's so much skill involved in a game of snooker. But if you have that little bit of luck at a vital time, what a difference it makes.
Yeah, it's not the fact that he's not left a pot on. It's very difficult for Marco to find a safe spot. He can chance trying to get behind that arc of 4 colours, but if he's slightly slow or slightly fast, he'll leave the red over the middle. So he's passing the problem to Jimmy, I think. I can think of no more suggestions for Jimmy than I could for Marco. It's just awkward. Suppose what he could try and take that red away that's near the right middle pocket and just leave the cue ball tight on the cushion, but he's got to cover the red to the left.
Well, it's a containing safety. He's not put Jimmy White in any trouble. But it's certainly not made through to this red near the baulk cushion. Well, maybe he can. He's had a look. The important thing is to cover the red near the left centre. Has he? Looking at Jimmy's face, I'd say yes, he has.
There's a near straight red to this right corner, which he may be tempted to take on with no other alternative. Well, he knew that he'd have a reasonable chance of leaving nothing without the double kiss here, but if the cue ball had just run through, he probably would have been okay, but now he's left this red to the right middle.
Well, he had to trust a little bit to luck with position on the colour, but it couldn't have worked out better. Absolutely perfect on the brown. This is, and Jimmy will know it, a match-winning chance.
Five.
Yes, he's played that well. He's played for an option of a couple of reds there. He can always play the one near the right corner. He's on one into the left centre, but obviously he doesn't feel as though he's got the right angle. He's got to play for the black. The blue's not really in play at the moment.
Six.
The pink's up the other end of the table, so this is where he's at his best, in and around the black spot. We'd expect him to clinch it at this visit, but there is pressure on.
14. $21.
I'm not sure that he's on anything easy to this right corner. I think he played to cannon the middle of the reds there, that one, or rather to the left of the two there, and as you see, none of those go. Possibly the one just on the right edge of picture will go, but that's taking the cue ball away from the black and possibly into the other red, so this isn't straightforward now. And unless he can get through to the blue, he's got a very tough shot on.
Well, he certainly didn't play for the blue. very tight. So it's a good chance that could have gone begging here. I'm still thinking about the blue, but it...
Brown
What
ball.
is it, a pot or a safety? It's a pot. To what advantage to him if he's not on the red near the left centre? I don't know.
26.
I suppose the brown went in, so it keeps him at the table, but he's got to play a good shot now to get safe.
Jimmy White, 26.
Well, I think he'll have left this red. Right, it is. Yeah, you can see it. It's not easy. Straight. We assume that the blue is not available. And he can't do much with a cue ball, being that straight. It's a tough shot, this.
Well, he won't cue more perfectly than that this afternoon on any other shot. Superb shot. Now he really must take advantage of it. This was hit so sweetly. Well, he's opted for the red to the left of the blue. I think
Fine.
if he'd have finished a little straighter or more the other side of the red, he would have been happier. He wants to bring the blue into play, but he's got to knock the red in now, and I don't think he can hold for the blue. No, he can. So what a chance he's given himself.
$11.
Well, he had a good chance this frame, as he did in the last frame. Couldn't clinch it. He's going to have to sweat a bit more.
12. $19. $20. $27.
Wrong side of this red, I think, to hold for the black. Well, he might just be able to run off the other red, but they've got to get the right contact. Couldn't have
28.
played it better.
Yes, once again, you've got to admire the temperament of this young man.
35.
4-1 behind, kept his cool when he got his chance to make it 4-2. And he's looking in complete control here.
36.
Maybe play now for the the difficult red along the top cushion. He's got the nice angle onto black to play for that. And you would think if he pots this, gets nice position on the black,
43.
the frame will be in the bag.
He had a quick look at the scoreboard, and I think he worked out 2 reds, 2 blacks off the last 2 reds would put him in a frame winning lead.
So 22 points in front. Red and a blue would do.
$52. $57. $59. $62. $66.
Amazing how sweetly the balls can be hit when the frame's over and won. It's all done with consummate ease. No tightness in the cue action, of course, as the frame's won. But 77 to win the last frame from a half chance. 84 in this frame from a half chance. So Jimmy White has really got a match on his hands here. Marco